Okay, this morning good morning, everybody. God bless. For our Sunday school reading, we want to turn to Luke. Thank you, Brother Matthew. Okay, it's on now. And our reading is taken from Luke chapter 8, 24 to 34. Those via the media, God bless you. God bless you. Good morning. Okay, and the reading is as follow from verse 24. And to get a Torah understanding, you can glimpse from 22 and 23. And he said, now it came to pass on a certain day that he went into a ship with his disciples, and he said unto them, let us go over into the other side of the lake. And they launched forth. So that's what 22 and 23 said. So we're going to, let me see if I have the right thing here. Yes, good. So in 24 now, if we read 23, and he said, but as they still, out the sail, he fell asleep. We're reading from 24, but I just telling you so that you can get a better understanding of the reading to come. But as you see now, he fell asleep, and then there came a storm, a wind began to blow, right? So we understand that. So now we go into 24. Let's read from 24. And it came, Master, Master, we perish. Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the raging of the water, and it ceased, and there was a calm. 25. Twenty-six. Luke 8. Just for those that come in, sorry, Luke 8. Are we into 26 now? We read from 24. We're into 26 now. Go ahead, sorry. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34 finally. You can be seated. This is a very, very powerful reading, and I laid back deliberately to hear you read. And we will go into it, and find the lesson in the reading this morning. So those of you that just come in, we have read from Luke 8:24 to 34. And we find about three stories there, but we will elaborate on two majorly. We talk about the storm, we talk about the swine, but Jesus has spoken something they very peculiar that will be the theme of our discussion. Hear what he says. Now, those that come in, let's go back to it again, and as we discuss. In verse 24 of Luke chapter 8. But sorry, I'm going to say 33, 23, 24. And they came to him and awoke him. No, in that day is his disciples, right? Keep that in mind. Remember, they were in the ship and there was a lake. And it becomes boisterous. And they got concerned and they awoke him. So, saying, Master, Master, you see the two master, it seemed that they were afraid. It shows you the fear in the language. Just in the appeal to him, Master, Master, they were scared. Hear what they say. We perish. We read Luke 8, sister. We perish. Then he awoke. Then he awoke. Do you see that? Then he awoke. They called him and he awoke, arose. Did he ask them any question here? You read where he asked them any question when they called his attention? Did they say, Master, the sea get rough and come, we go dead? All they said, we perish. Did you not think that he had an understanding of what taking place? When he woke up, did you think something tell him what was taking place? Good. So he didn't ask a question anymore. He know the surrounding. He know what's happening. So he said, so he arose and rebuked the wind and the raging of the water. All he do, just get up and he just rebuked the wind and the raging of the water. He did not tell them nothing. But let us see later on. Have you read in the scripture that he told them anything? You read the scripture. Maybe you forget. I didn't remember, but we're going to see what did he tell them later on, if he tell them anything. Okay, so let's go. So 24, now those that just come in, Luke 8:24. And they came to him and awoke him, saying, Master, Master, we perish. Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the raging of the water. Wow, that is powerful. And he rebuked the raging of the water, and they cease. So the wind and the raging of the water, they, more than one, is ceased. And there was a calm. Oh gosh, I'm going before my time. It's hot. Let's go. We go together. It's really hot. It's dripping like rain. And he said unto them, this is the key word right here. Where is? So what he's saying, he's expecting them, they should have some faith.